Friday evening, July 29th, 1983. A Midsummer Noon Vision, the two-act play by Roger Weir, which is being performed especially tonight for Mr. and Mrs. Manley P. Hall at their home.
A light-inspired celebration of truth, love, and realization. And our players are Tammy Pillsbury, Jan Sather, John Pillsbury, Strawberry Gatz, Drummond Rydell, Helen English, Jean English, Helen Lorraine English, David English, and all the other English. And Sarah Weir and Roger Weir. And this is in celebration of the Summer Solstice 1983. And this play is set in a mythical kingdom of any time. And we begin by having in scene one, the beginning motion of the play, a wizard doing what wizards always do, causing trouble.
Give him a hand. Look at his video. Yeah, he says, come on, do it. Oh, he's still with him. That's a rhythm? Oh,
Play. Play. Universal play. Yelp, 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 play. Create a lili ala heel, a lali ali hila. Lila.
what is your bidding?
We have some work to do. No. Here, you are my devilish instrument. Lila, awaken to my soul command. Your master summons you from the never world.
What is your bidding?
We have some work to do. A certain king needs to be brought under my control. You are to sway his feelings, numb his mind, and sway his will to mine.
Yes, master. Who is this man?
His name is Jabajitsu, the king. But his son, Raja, might pose some problems. So maybe there will be two to deal with, my deadly one.
Well, I'm ready to contort, master. Which way? First.
This day is dawning. Midsummer Day. A full power position of this year. My time to assume control over this kingdom. Your first move is to help me create some scramblers of language. Amulet beings.
What would you like me to do in this incantation?
Help me to think of a complete way to symbolize the alphabet into a knot of 3 words.
I have the solution. Now, first you take A, B, then Z, and then you add the I up in. Then you take B, Z, A,
Very good.
and the I again. And you get Visa.
Excellent.
Then the third one you take Z-A-B. And don't forget the I. And you get Zion. The 3 amulet beings, not a confused language. Up there, Bisa and Zaya.
Marvelous. Get what we need. I raise my wand. Presto. The amulet beams.
I am Zia, Master. Lead us into confusion.
I am Bisa, Master. How may we cause trouble?
Out of biz, Master. Give thee task to scramble someone's thought and words.
In good time, my amulets of twisted tongues and tightened minds.
Who shall we attack first with our plenitude of diversions?
Let's seek the young Prince Raja first and try him. Yay! Bravo!
My prince, what disturbs you so?
Something is in the air. No good shapes lurk somewhere here. You're a wizard. Wizard.
Raja, fair prince, look what I have here.
Who are these strange things?
They are helpers.
Helpers?
Well, ask them to help.
This is very peculiar.
You're very merry.
And peculiar.
And maybe not you at all.
What do you want?
What's the what?
What's to?
Who's what?
This is confusing. Who are these things?
You're confusing.
Which things are who?
Who's what?
Wizard, be gone.
Which wizard?
Be going where?
What's who?
Wizard, we're going. Do not follow or say one more thing.
Yes, young prince.
For now.
Yes? Your Majesty, permit me to introduce the amulet beings, royal arbiters of the hidden meaning in the extemporaneous.
Omelette beings. Where have they come from and why?
Roger's been hiding us in prison.
Yes, he didn't want us to help you understand.
What's who? Who? Raja hiding you in prison. But why should he hide you from,
From you, Majesty. They could clear up the mystery of your life.
mystery?
He's an impostor, not really your son.
An imposter.
Sire, sometimes we could show you proof. But he could kill us if he knew we were talking about it openly.
I don't understand all this. You say Raja is not my son?
Not anyone.
Created by magic.
That's a what, Majesty?
I had an accident in my ceremonial magic, sire. The prince is not a person, but a misconjured demon.
A demon? Loose in my palace?
On the prowl for you, sire.
Arrest him
For questioning,
sire.
sire. We will prove it.
Oh no, my son. What happened to him?
Oh, give us time, O king. But arrest this demon now before it's too late.
Thank you.
Wizard, you're going to prison.
See, your majesty? It starts already. The innuendos.
Your innuendo.
I am to blame, sire, as I explained.
Your blame is real in this matter, mighty wizard.
Your innuendo remains.
This is confusing. All too confusing to me.
Father, these creeps are after me.
True, majesty, true.
He's after you.
After you.
You.
What am I to do? What's the safe thing to do?
O king, it's 5 of us against this single demon lie.
Demon? Why?
Demon.
Why?
Get him, O king.
Do it, sire.
Do it. Watch out, okay? There's a imposter demon loose.
Arrest him. Arrest it. Now. I'm so upset.
Oh, king,
Oh,
permit me to soothe your nerves with the smooth assurance that you have done very well. You're much wiser now that you know the truth. I know that this is hard, but swift action, under the circumstances, has saved us all a lot of trouble.
Hey.
Oh, venerable grandfather, I seek your wisdom in a time of growing troubles.
Give us the pattern of events, sweet woman.
Give us the inner event as the insight to see the whole web of circumstance. Literally.
The wizard has created helpers to confuse the king and to jail Raja. I am lost as to what way now to go.
Make the pattern more complete.
The wizard created a woman image to play with feelings, and he created 3 things to play with words and phrases, and their many meanings. These have confused the king to commit Raja to prison. Even now I might be sought out for worse.
What was the nature of these 3 beings and the temperament of the woman image?
The 3 were called, I think, amulet beings. The woman image was of endless, useless play.
Oh, it's those amulet beings, those knots of meaning held tight by man's incessant tugging at the hints and clues of secret possibilities. They're loose again in our world.
It's been a long time since these knot-and-fused confusions were cured.
Cured, oh grandfather?
Yes, they cannot be solved, nor dismissed, or forgotten, or combined with anything else.
No.
They must be cured, transformed into flowers of nature, instead of knots of meaning.
We'll plead with Jabberjitsu. Please leave us for now, good lady.
No, I won't chance a demon in the kingdom. I don't really know enough to fend for myself.
You must release Raja. He is your son and hope for the future.
He might be a demon. The wizard and everybody else testifies to his dangerous character. I can't chance it.
You've been misled by all of them. You've betrayed the trust of the kingdom.
I'm in charge. As long as that's the case, everything is all right. I'm no demon, and so keep quiet while I search for the facts of the case.
Who will you ask, if not us?
The wizard. He's the key to the whole situation.
Then you are not in charge.
We'll see.
O King, my magic is almost under control. The image prince is being forced to fast, and soon his power will be exhausted. Then he will melt before your eyes, giving proof to you of his evil origin and demonic purpose.
You say he will melt away?
He will begin to melt away in 5 days.
By the 7th day, you'll see his plans fade.
After 9 days, he will disappear.
I shall have proof.
Perfect proof, sire.
This is madness.
Do not interfere. I must see this proof. If I am wrong, I shall take responsibility and make amends.
A good ruler need make no amends.
Silence! You old ones faced no such magic confrontations. You knew about regular ethics. This is supernatural. I need occult advice from the wizard and these amulet beings.
The image prince is beginning to subside. Even in 3 days, you shall see his dissolution.
Oh, King, this must not be.
Majesty, these out-of-date so-called sages should be interviewed by the amulet beings to see if they are helping the image Raja.
This image Raja is false. Where is Raja, if this be only his image?
Majesty, let the amulet beings interview these plotters.
So be it. If they prove conniving, they must be exiled.
This is too fast. Something deep is disturbed in all this.
We shall see. Now we shall see.
As kings, we must obey the authority of rule. But this is difficult here.
We are too old to fight.
Our fight, perhaps, is our accrued wisdom.
Yes, with accumulated penetration, our joint insight might solve this labyrinth before it's spread out into the kingdom. Once there, it will be nearly impossible to sort out these false complications.
Especially if they are fueled by ambition and connivance.
Silence! The interrogation will begin.
This is no interrogation.
You are not in control.
We have the delegated authority.
It's against the rules to disobey us now.
Good. Draw them out. Say something.
Apparently they can only react and reply.
Yes. Noticeable fault there. Let's speak no more. Give them no more fuel.
What is noticeable?
We're going to report this.
The king will hear from us now.
Now we have them. So, you keep silent. But you neutralize the amulet beings with your wise and grand silence. But see now, they neutralize you in just the same way. A good trait for now.
The king has put me in charge of you.
You can't imagine the inner force in me. That's the real source.
Hidden sources have no use at all in a world of outer authority.
They are for me.
Well, fine. You'll be free within yourself. Go as high or as low as as your supposed inner freedom. You may even visit your husband in prison.
You seem so secure in all this.
The king is secure in our protection.
The wizard is directing all this. Some magic charm has hold of this palace.
You know nothing of magic.
I know. My ignorance binds me temporarily. Raj is in prison. The grandfathers are in neutral silence over the amulet beings. Now you're putting me aside in some spatial devious way. There must be a break in the circle of events.
Foolish girl. Go visit the prison. The sight of your starving husband will flood your heart and eyes and give you something to think about in your supposed ignorant limbo. Happy suffering, fool.
The king is asleep.
Is he hypnotized?
Oh, slightly. They're all slightly susceptible to my ways. Just enough to permit my plans to proliferate.
What did you realize? We've won!
Yes. Soon everything can be controlled by spreading this net of silence and authority. Yes, I have won.
End of Act 1.
Act 2 begins.
Act 1 ends. Act 2 begins with a new character coming into the play named Starbright. Redberry, alone, driven to only herself, within her own meditation, no help from anywhere, seemingly, and help comes from beyond.
There must be a way out. I shall calm my mind and open my heart. What can happen will manifest, must manifest. With my equanimity and sense of presence brought together, I shall meditate. You're here!
Starbright, my friend, pure and simply real.
Starbright?
A spirit guide, called not by words alone.
Can you help decipher this mess?
You can help demystify this by what can be shown you.
Please, whatever can be done.
Here is a poem called Hermetic Star. This will do nicely, friend. Be as a little child at home, delighting in the family love, so later journeys can be enjoyed, dressed in the robe of inner glory, designed to fit your very stature. So written in the young heart, deep memory, like an opalescent pearl, moves full, warm feeling for all the world. The long journey through another desert, a dawn land that could be lonely. But if strangers are fellow travelers, your pearl is free and shining free, so even strangers become a family. And with your inner love, your parents may send you a message of return, your name an eagle, windward loft. Remembering your royal family ever, no stranger garments could ever really do. Your voice, with lighted words, speaks of an own self-robe of glory pledged, all spangled colors, true fabric, jewel. Your winged words now fit your stature, just as the long-remembered robe, and wrapped entirely whole, your whole.
Oh, the words, my feelings. It's as if I had awakened.
Oh, you've wakened through, friend, through to yourself in harmony with others and all. This was covered up by the wizardry. Dusty business, this worldliness. Whiz hardly stuffing. A lot of lard needs melting. Harmonious words sing clear through.
How can I get it to the others? I must see Raja first. He'll be able to plan with me. Together, we can plan this recovery well enough to work.
That's the ticket. Put the elements of solution together, instead of following the thin line of events, one by one, cause by cause. Foul magic works only by keeping the process magnetized to a line of development. By working with whole figure events, rather than point by point connecting the dots, the entire sense of the world transforms. You knew this. The Hermetic Star poem reawakens this tone of feeling wholesomeness. Now, let's prepare you to visit Raja.
I've come to you with help. Look at my makeup.
It's so thick.
Yes, all of this cosmetic is edible. I'm covered with nutritive powders and healing herbal lotions. If you can just hold me close and lick off the makeup, you'll see me start.
How do you come so prepared?
A spirit guide named Starbright helped me to help myself and to help you, too.
That's a lot of help.
Right. And he gave me a poem to hear, which opens up the spirit to wholesome shapes. The wizard has hypnotized everyone into following closely his own magnetized logic of innuendo. They cannot feel the fullness of completed harmony. Look, here's Starbright now.
Starbright. Dear friends, join your ears with my words and help create the saving moment. Here is the Hermetic Star. Be as a little child at home, delighting in the family love, so later journeys can be enjoyed, dressed in the robe of inner glory, designed to fit your very stature. So written in the young heart, deep memory like an opalescent pearl, moves full warm feeling for all the world. The long journey through another desert, a dawn land that could be lonely, but if strangers are fellow travelers, your pearl is safe and shining free, so even strangers become a family. And with inner love, your parents may send you a message of return, your name an eagle, windward loft. Remembering your royal family ever, no stranger garments could ever really do. Your voice with lighted words speaks of an own self-robe of glory pledged, all spangled colors, true fabric jewel. Your winged words now fit your stature, just as the long-remembered robe, and wrapped entirely whole, your whole.
See? The words lubricate our feelings of wholesomeness. This way, we're immune from the entanglements of innuendo.
Let's go to the others. The door is opening. I think the prison guard must have overheard the Hermetic Star and is waking up.
Oh, waking through!
Right through.
Let's freed at high noon, midsummer day.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! The vowels are free.
Start bright one.
How did you get out? You're free. And you're free. Who woke you up?
That's the nature of happy, suffering fools, my dear. They know. At last, and in knowing, manifest their cheerfulness to one and all.
This one will disappear if she wakes up.
A little poetry, my dear.
You wouldn't do that to me.
Let it all speak out. That's the ticket phrase.
Let's save her until we see the king.
Aw.
She's part of the total exhibit we've collected for this event.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Let's collect all of this crowd of conjured authorities and net them together before Jabberjitsu's focus.
Just one stanza, my dear.
Please, don't. Please, please, please.
Hello, children. Having a wonderful day scrambling others' words?
You're scrambling words, Buster.
We've seen you in action before, I think.
A lot of hallelujah.
Now, the three of you have an I in your name, and in that twist that makes your Mobius strip form, reconstitute and any order convolute. Let's dissolve that linking I the three of you share among. The separateness will be replaced, collected by a real memory.
I feel like a rose.
Ha ha!
Hey, I am a real rose girl.
And I feel like a lotus. In fact, I think I'm a real boy now instead of a jabberchin performing verbal jitsu on people.
And I feel like an iris, beautiful, sweet, and in myself already to love and be loved in loving.
Oh, sweet children, you are flowers of life, and now restored can ornament and perfume this ever-changing world. Let's go free the grandfathers from their childish limbo. Come.
That's very cute. You can't sit up. That's quite a performance. All the children, the young generation, there comes Grandma.
My name is Zia, and I love you, grandfathers.
She talks. This is a beautiful child. And she talks on her own. What sweet words of love.
Yes, grandfather, and I know you love me too.
Why, they're all beautiful children.
Huh.
What a change from those reactive initial monsters.
I'm Abby. We're so glad to be able to speak to you freely.
I'm Buzzy. Say, look how much easier it is to be relating this way than the way we were before. The wizard was totally inept at making this live.
What's happening here? Where did these flower children come from? What are you grandfathers doing loose? Wizard! Wizard!
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Hello, wizard. Ready to accept us as we are now?
Oh no. They're free. Their mechanical marvelousness is turning to life.
Something's terribly wrong with all this.
Wait till you see Raja.
He's free. Raja? You mean he's free? What's happening to my plans?
Your plans? What about me? Go find Raja.
Don't worry too much, dear friend. You may like what's to come.
I've got a funny feeling.
Well, then laugh.
Good stage.
Now, about word magic.
This poem, Hermetic Star, it makes such a difference.
Yes, and you as the future king should understand why, too. Behind all words, all languages, is a common matrix. This is the source of myth, symbol of magic and meaning. When words are connected in their usage to this ground, man progresses as a flower of nature.
Like the amulet beans becoming flower children.
Exactly.
But what were they before? What were they as amulet beans?
Mere conjured instruments of an egotistic will. They were divorced from the natural ground, created by knotted language, manipulative of form towards an ambition tangent to natural unfoldment.
Witchcraft.
Wizardry, witchcraft, the pushy logic of single-minded argument against the living whole. They were the initialed beetles that eat up real designations.
Now they're lovable children.
Ah, yes, very lovable.
So we are not to fight, but to transform.
A real king leads by aspiration rather than manipulates by authority. Aspiration reconnects each to the common ground, reestablishes unity. The kingdom is saved.
A poem so powerful.
So inspiring, the right ones anyway. Ready to learn the Hermetic Star technique?
Me?
Yes. Learn to create the forms of unity by the feelings of aspiration. You can develop the poems, your sacred language. You may need it to protect you against the wizard.
He's coming?
Ah, he's here now.
Verbal structures are mythical entities. Their powers are from the word as primary force, but your manipulative cosmogony is finished.
Ah, what's this? What is this?
Show him. Ha ha. Be as a little child at home, delighting in the family love, so later journeys can be enjoyed, dressed in the robe of inner glory designed to fit your very stature. So written in the young heart, deep memory, like a opalescent pearl, moves full warm feelings for all the world. The long journey through another desert, a dawn land that could be lonely, but if strangers are fellow travelers, your pearl is safe and shining free as even strangers become a family. And with inner love, your parents may send you a message of return, your name an eagle, windward loft, remembering your royal family ever. No stranger garments could ever really do. Your voice, with lighted words, speaks of an own self, robe of glory pledged, all spangled colors, true fabric jewel. Your winged words now fit your stature just as the long remembered robe, and wrapped entirely whole, your home.
But what about me? I'm nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Me,
Nothing.
I'm disappearing too.
Both of them were figments of imagination. Whose?
Jabberjitsu's. The name tells it all. The wizard was a projection of his secret ambition.
Over whom? Me? I'm his son.
The secret will of the ego would, can, and does sell itself to perdition if it could do so thinking it had made a profit at it.
My God.
Yours, but not his. Here approaches the source of all this net of words. Jabberjitsu.
Why are you called Jabberjitsu?
What's the meaning of this?
That's what I am asking you.
Attaboy.
You're ridiculous. How did you escape from prison? Where's my wizard?
So many questions, so many answers. Your wizard, Jabberjitsu, your creation, your responsibility.
Where is everybody? How come I'm left here alone at a time like this? My responsibility for what?
You are the author of all that has complicated this kingdom. Now my rightful name is Raja, king.
Right on.
Yours is confuser of tongues.
Ha ha ha.
Right on. Wait, that's not right. I'm the king. You're my prisoner. You're to be interrogated by the amulet beings into a confession of incompetence. I must go on. Only I can do this. I want me to do this. I must rule alone.
You are alone. Mission accomplished. But no longer to rule. Abdicate. Create the right poem, King to be. The sacred motion of oldest nature right, reverse to follow the eternal return. Then the moment, the presence of the pause, a portal to see through our way home. The ossified rule is done at last, and new focuses manifest the past in reformed ways. The kingdom saved, another desert crossed, a new king come.
I'm so alone. Oh, come with me. He'll be all right in a couple of 1,000 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, go.
2 by 2 by 3 makes 7.
7 of us, a real family.
Yes, we're a real family now.
We may now reestablish the kingdom and refurbish this palace.
Look, got some starbright again.
Ah,
Hail, spirit friend.
you do catch on. Here's a salute in poetry to all of you and your sacred lives.
Should I not create the poem for this?
Bless me, why, yes. Why, yes, you can. You certainly may do so. In fact, hallelujah in the highest, you do learn fast. A real king at long last.
Let me help too.
Of course.
And us too.
And how about the grandfather kicking in?
Yes, we're not so far gone. We can't help too. Now let's see about this.
All of you? I mean, all of us?
Of course.
Bless us all. In this light of evening day.
That's all, folks. There isn't any more.